If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you.
Hi guys, I'm going to be doing a tag today for VEDA Day number 7. Let me get comfortable. It's called the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It's sort of like the controversial parenting tag. So before I get started, I just want to say these are my opinions, these are my views. Please be respectful. I respect your opinions and your views. If you don't agree with mine, please don't tear me down over it. Everybody has their own opinion on everything, so if you don't agree with mine, that's fine. Just be respectful, please. Okay. So I think there are 25 questions. I'm not sure. I'm going to be looking down though because the questions are on my phone. So to get it started, Democrat or Republican? I am a Democrat. I have my own reasons for that, but yes, I am a Democrat. Did you vote? Be honest, and if so, who did you vote for? I didn't vote. I just turned 18 in November, and or the year of the presidential election, I had just turned 18, and I didn't register in time, and then I didn't this past November and things like that. So yeah. Next question: pro-gay or anti-gay? I don't like those words put together, but I am very pro-gay. I believe if you love somebody, you should be able to be with that person. If you're a woman and you love a woman and you guys are happy, good for you. If you're a man and you love a man, good for you. I don't think anybody has the right to tell you who you're allowed to love and who you're not. For or against vaccinations? We are for. Ryan is fully vaccinated. It is something me and my husband have researched, and we believe that he should have all the vaccinations suggested. So he is fully vaccinated. Sugar before the age of 1. Obviously, we didn't give Ryan like cakes and cookies and ice cream and things like that, but you know, if we had ice cream, we'd give him a little bit of ice cream. If we had some cake, we'd give him a little bit of cake. Nothing extreme, you know, very small portions, very moderate. I think the most amount of sugar he's had at once is probably his birthday cake, and he didn't even get into that real well. He didn't like eat the whole thing. He barely ate any of it. So yeah, of course he had sugar, but it was nothing insane or crazy. TV before the age of 1. I always said that I didn't want my kids to watch TV and I wanted it to be in moderation, but we would turn on a show for him here or there, you know, like a Little Einsteins or Sesame Street or Blue's Clues, you know, things like that. And, you know, it doesn't keep his attention very long, you know. He is only a year old as of last week, so he's still, you know, it doesn't keep his attention. Although the movie The Lorax, he will sit here and watch, you know, The Lorax with me, and if we're watching a TV show or something, you know, he'll probably stop and look at it for a few minutes, but we aren't the type of people that if he's in the room, the TV's got to be off or things like that, and we don't sit him in front of it just so he can watch TV. Sorry, I'm still have that cold or whatever. Cloth diapers, disposables, or both? We do use disposables. For about a week or so, I was using the cloth diaper, the G diapers, with the disposable inserts. I really liked them, my husband didn't, so it was kind of a back and forth thing, but in the end we decided not to do it. Circumcisions, yes or no? I'm going to stick to what I said in my last one. I believe that's something that is personal. I don't want people to know what my son's private parts look like. And that is a very, very controversial topic. And I think that it is just something that doesn't need to be known for the world. Homeschool, public schools, or private schools? I would love to homeschool Ryan because you hear of all these shootings and bullying, and I would love to homeschool him, but for us, I don't think it's realistic. I think in general, it takes a lot to homeschool a child. For one, I would probably not be able to work, and when he starts school, I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. And for second, you lose a lot of social skills when you're not with kids your age all day, I think. So I would love to homeschool him, but I just don't think it's going to be possible. I would love to send him to a private school, but that's very pricey. Sorry, every time I breathe in, I get like the tickle in my throat, and it's driving me crazy. Sorry. Anyways, I would love to send him to private school, but it is very pricey. And neither me or my husband have the job right now. And I don't know if we will or not in 4 years. But we don't have the money to send to private school. So public school is probably what we will end up doing. We don't plan on living here for very much longer. So obviously we will start looking for a house with a good school district, so he will probably be sent to public schools unless something changes where I am able to stay home or we do have the money to send him to private school. Spanking or no spanking? I always said that, and I still am, if you spank your child, I believe that it is a way of discipline. Obviously, if you're leaving marks and you're hurting your child, I do not believe in spanking them. That's when you cross the line. And I always said that I probably would spank Ryan, but now that he's older, and I believe that a firm no and a firm explanation of why he shouldn't be doing that has been enough so far. Plus, he is already in a stage where he likes to hit, and so I don't think that spanking him would show a good example. If I hit him for hitting me, that's showing him that hitting is okay. Cursing in front of your children, okay or not okay? Obviously, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's fine for you to curse in front of your child. But obviously, we are not perfect. We do slip, and sometimes we do curse in front of him. It is a bad habit for both me and my husband, and so we do need to start cutting back and watching what we're saying in front of him. But as of right now, he doesn't really understand. But I know as he gets older, he will start repeating us and things like that. So I do know that it needs to get cut down and probably shouldn't be done. But yes, we do curse in front of him. Do you believe in God? I'm not really sure what I believe in. Growing up, I went to church maybe 3 or 4 times a year. If things get too bad, I do pray. And, I pray for the people around me and things like that, but I'm not really sure who I'm praying to. So, asking if I believe in God, I'm really not sure. I would probably need a very, an epiphany type thing to really set my mind straight and have a yes or no answer. Cry it out method, yes or no? We did do the cry it out method. We still do. I mean, when we first started doing it, he would cry for maybe 10 minutes, but I would never put him to bed hungry. I would never, he would have a clean diaper, and I would make sure that he was drowsy. I would make sure he was rubbing his eyes, and he was showing all the signs of being tired. We still use the cry it out method, and I only say that because he is at the age now where he does not want to sleep. Sorry, my nose. Where he does not want to go to sleep. And so, we put him in there and he cries for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. But like I said, I do not put him to sleep hungry or with a dirty diaper or anything like that. Where am I? Organic or non-organic? I would love to buy all organic. I would love to have all organic fruits and vegetables, all organic everything. But it is so expensive to eat organic. It's very expensive. Some things I do buy organic, but most of it I don't. If the time comes where we are in a great position where we can spend all of our money on organic, I would do organic, but as of right now, it's just not a good fit for our family. Fast food for kids. We do eat fast food. We don't eat it every day, but Ryan has had some fast food. He's had a few French fries. If we go to McDonald's, we buy him a hamburger, and he has a hamburger. Like I said, we don't eat organic. We don't eat fast food every day. It's maybe a once or twice a month thing. And even that, he doesn't get something every time we go. So I believe, sometimes fast food is all that you can do because it's hard to sit down and have a meal and things like that. Do you agree with co-sleeping? I would love to co-sleep, although I do enjoy my space to myself and my bed. Sometimes I don't even like my husband being in the same bed with me because I like to sprawl out. But then again, I would love to have Ryan in bed with me and snuggled up with me. But that kid does not like sleeping in bed with anybody. I have tried taking naps with him. He does not like it. He likes to cuddle up into the corner of his crib. And so when he's in a bed with somebody, he just keeps pushing until he finds the corner. And then if he doesn't find it, he wakes up and it's all over and done with. Breast or formula? Obviously, if you've watched my breastfeeding journey, I would have loved to breastfeed. If breastfeeding would have went well for me, I would still be breastfeeding to this day. But it didn't end up working out, so I'm very grateful that formula is there because without it, my kid would have starved. But I believe everybody should at least try breastfeeding, even if it's only for a week or two. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's why formula's there. But I do think it's something that every woman should try. Natural birth or epidural? I would love to experience a natural birth. I ended up having a C-section with Ryan after 23 hours of labor with no epidural. I was very hopeful for a natural delivery, which is why I went 23 hours in labor with no epidural. And then finding out that I had to get a C-section completely crushed me. So I hope that one day I can experience a natural VBAC. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Rear facing until 1 or 2. I hope to do it till 2. My car seat that I have in my car is rear facing up to 45 pounds. So until Ryan is 45 pounds, he will be rear facing. So whenever that point comes is when he's going to be rear facing. Okay. Name brand or off brands? I am perfectly fine with off brands. It's cheaper. Sometimes it's just as good or even better quality than the name brands. And of course, it's cheaper. Especially with clothes for Ryan. I am not buying him like $20 t-shirts and $30 pair of jeans. It's not happening. He grows out of it way too fast. It gets stained up. To be honest, most of Ryan's clothes are from the thrift store, and I did not care about name brands. Hand-me-downs or brand new? That kind of ties into to the last one. I love hand-me-downs. Like, I'm so sorry. This is probably so annoying that I'm, keep sniffling. I have a brother that is, I think he's 5, 6. I'm not sure. That's horrible, but I never see him. And my stepmother gives me all of his old clothes, so most of Ryan's clothes are hand-me-downs. Pop or water for you and your kids? I don't drink much pop. I'm more of a tea, coffee, water. My husband drinks a lot of pop. Ryan does not get pop. He has his milk, his water, and sometimes he has some juice. So, okay, dating age. I was allowed to date around 14 or 15. I was more mature than kids my age, though. I was 15 when Kevin and I started dating, so I don't know what age Kevin started dating, and to be honest, I'm not familiar with the process of raising a boy and things like that, so I think when the time comes, it depends on the child and things like that. But I think around 15 is probably when we'll allow him to date. Do you consume alcohol, and if so, how much? I'm not 21 yet, but I will be honest, I do consume alcohol. Now, when I say that, I don't want everybody to think I'm an alcoholic and I drink every night, because I don't. I never went to parties as a teenager and things like that, so don't even think that I was like a crazy wild child, but I have a Smirnoff maybe once every 6 months, if that, and I only have one and I'm done. It's just something that I use to relax, and I'll sit here and watch a movie and just sit here on the couch after Ryan has long gone to bed. And yeah, that's about it. So this is the Don't Ask, Don't Tell tag. So if you guys want to use it, go right ahead.